Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're back on the YJ today.
We're getting back after it again. After getting it started.
Yeah, we just got the engine started. I'll be posting that video. Well, you'll see that video before you see this video. So today we are going to be setting our radiator in. We got our heater hoses ran to our propane kit. Got this connected. Excuse all the noise. It's kind of raining here today. So we're just gonna have to live with it for now. But yeah, we're gonna set this radiator in and yeah, just kind of get this thing rolling, kind of start wrapping up some loose ends on it. Here before long we're gonna start wiring it. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do a video on the wiring, it's kind of boring and stuff like that. So, but anyways, we're gonna get you guys set up on a time lapse for this and we'll get rolling. Alright, so radiator is mocked up. So we were thinking we didn't have enough room for the fan because it's so close to the water pump pulley. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna flip this fan over. That should put this wire somewhere around here, get us a little more room, and we should be pretty well cleared. What did you say?
I think that'll be what we need. We were so scared it wasn't gonna work.
So we're gonna pull it back out, do a little bit of modifications to the fan itself, flip it over and whatnot, and then we'll get this thing set in here. Alright, so we're back and we got our upper hose on, radiator in, of course, you've seen that. We got our lower hose on. I ended up having to use the old hose off of the old motor because a little PSA, and for anyone that's working on Jeeps and whatnot, the flex hose the O'Reilly sells doesn't work for aluminum radiators, or at least it didn't for my application, because so there's a 90 right there. And whenever I put this hose on, it like completely like bent it at a 90, like super tight, and so it didn't fit properly and stuff like that. So a little scrounging around later, they don't have one in stock, so a little scrounging around later, we got one off the other motor, so it's in. And got our filter on, heater hoses on, we got our vacuum advance line on for our distributor. Got the breather hose for the valve cover on, and yeah, I think that's kind of about it. So we're gonna start this thing up. We're gonna pull, first off, we're gonna fill the radiator up. We're just gonna put water in it now because I still want to get the proper radiator hose for the bottom. So we're gonna fill this up, run it, kind of get the idle set on it, and yeah, that should set us in a lot better shape. And yeah, we'll catch up with you here in a minute. Getting her all filled up there. Get going. Alright you guys, well this is it. We ain't got nothing hooked up, but we're gonna go for a drive.
So we're gonna take y'all with us on our very first ride in the Jeep. Here we go.
Oh. The bad thing about it is
we don't have the ignition. We have to hot wire it to get it started. So it's kind of we got a lot of work to do. You know, it's no deal. Well, here we go.
All right, let's do this again.
That's one.
I know.
Going for the ride. There's a little. Okay. Time is off.
We didn't make it very far. Alright everybody, it's a new day. So we're now on Monday afternoon. Night, it's dark outside. So, as you just seen in the last clip, going for a test drive, and the
it didn't go quite as we were expecting it to happen, as you see.
no, it backfired twice. You'll be able, yeah, I've watched the video. It's clear as day in the video. So talked to a few friends and whatnot, and we're just gonna kind of go through this thing. So what we're gonna do, we're going to pull all the plugs out, check those, make sure none of them are blown out or anything like that. Then once we know those are good, we are going to take distributor, go back to 0 degrees timing, and try to start it again and go from there. So it just ended up yesterday, we thought we had it. It was idling smooth, great and whatnot, and then it backfired, and we messed with it a little bit yesterday afternoon, and we just couldn't get it to start back up. So we're gonna try this again today, and hopefully it goes a little better.
Let's take it out. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if we can.
It's all in one piece. Looks a little dirty.
Well, I think a lot of that's from that anti-seize.
Probably. So we're gonna get the rest of these pulled out, check them out, and we'll get back with you.
Let's check the fire.
Alright, so it's the next day. We ended up going to get plug wires this morning, and went ahead and topped off the propane bottle. And yeah, so we're gonna put new plug wires on, because everything, we're already here, go ahead and make everything new. It's got new plugs in it, new distributor. Why not go ahead and put new wires on it? So we got new wires, we're gonna throw those on there, start adjusting on timing, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at for now. Alright, we got great news. She runs again. We had to advance the timing up to 25 degrees. And we still got the advance on there, so I put my timing light on, kind of see where we're at. We're at 25.
We went ahead and adjusted the propane,
The air fuel mixture.
yeah, fuel mixture. We advanced it a little bit, and it sure made a big difference. So whenever you do start getting into it, try to advance it, you know, to get a good smooth. We're happy the way it sounds right now. You know, but
So yeah, it's a whole trial and error deal for us, because we don't know anything about this, and there's not a whole lot of information on it. But yeah, we advanced. That's screw right there, and it seems to be doing a little better, running a little smoother. And so we don't know a lot about timing, so it starts great now. As soon as we get someone that actually knows something about timing, I'd like them to check it out and whatnot. So
it's too dark outside right now.
yeah, we can't even go drive it. It's dark out.
No test drives tonight.
We ain't got no headlights. Hey, it's the race car. Race cars don't need headlights. We interrupt this program for a very special news bulletin. So today we stopped at Home Depot, and we picked up some new lights for you guys. You will come this way. We will show you our new commercial electric lights. So these here lights, they are adjustable from 30,000 lumens to 18,000 lumens, all just flip of a switch. So you flip that switch, you're dimmer, you flip that switch back, you're brighter. So we got 2 of these bad Larrys we're gonna take and get these set in here in the shop here for you guys, so you guys can see it a little better, and we ain't got to use the little light anymore. And so we're gonna get to the live action. Alrighty, so light 1 is in, and it is a lot brighter. I mean, like, compared to that, big difference. So we are about to, well, this is my workbench. So we're gonna back the Jeep up here and get this one taken down and get the other one put up, and we'll get back to our regular scheduled program. What do you think, Mr. Zeeks? What do you think? Got our lights in, and it is
Like daylight in here now.
super nice. I mean, like, yeah, actually see what we're doing rather than working with the little fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
Major upgrade. Home Depot, $100 pop, worth the money, I'd say. We're thinking about adding maybe 2 more, just kind of move them out to the sides, so it kind of like levels the light out in here. But like, even just this is like amazing. And so, yeah, so we're gonna get wrenching on this thing here soon, and we'll be back in a minute. All right, you guys, so I let you guys down and you don't even know it yet, but we just got back from our first test drive. We went, what, probably about a quarter mile? Quarter mile. We went a quarter mile down here to the end of the road, and it still kind of backfires in like 3rd gear for some reason. It was papa, and so I don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet. I'm thinking about, I don't know much about motors and timing and stuff like that, so we're probably going to end up taking it to a shop up in town and seeing if they can do something about it. I've got to get the ignition wired so they can actually start it. I've been just using the little clicker thing on the starter, and so we're gonna get our bumper put on, and tomorrow I've got a friend coming over. We're supposed to get the frame welded up, those pieces in there, and also get our rear bumper put on. And he's also going to be welding our seat belt mounts for our 4-points. So that'll be exciting, and then that'll get painted. And we're just slowly but surely wrenching away, getting things wrapped up on this thing. We are so close, and I am so excited. And then, so my rear driveline angle is like, well, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like very high an angle. So I'm going to get a slip yoke eliminator to go on there. That way it'll kind of give the driveline a little more room. I've also talked about today cutting off the spring mounts and doing getting some more spring mounts and getting that pinion angle set forward kind of upwards a little bit, so it'll give us a little bit better angles and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all just thinking right now. We are still planning on doing a 1-ton swap on this, and yeah, we're talking about doing ORIs on this thing, you know, and just in time it'll be like a year from now, so we got something to look forward to. I feel like I'm just rattling here, but yeah, we're gonna get this bumper thrown on here, and we'll catch up with you here real quick. And just like that, we got our bumper on. We left the fairlead on there. I don't know if we're gonna keep it. We may change it up to a different one. If we like this one, great. If we don't, great. We'll get another one. Most winches come with them. And so we got our bolts put on, put 4 on the top. Yeah, get 2 more bolts for the bottom. And this bumper will be all completed. And so with a new fresh black paint instead of the whole Jeep being gray, I would say it turned out flawlessly. So yeah, I don't know what else.
What's that? Getting ready for SEMA.
Oh yeah, all you guys at SEMA right now, like, look out, we're coming for you. Alrighty, so we are heading into town. We've got to return the universal radiator hose that they claim fits the Jeep 4Os. That does not fit the Jeep 4Os, or anything for that matter. And so we're gonna get that swapped out. We're gonna go get a new ground cable for the Jeep. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just they had to cut it off and use one of those clamp style ones, and I'm not a fan of those. They always give you trouble and stuff like that. So we'll pull the Jeep over here in front of the house earlier and clean the wheels off on it and whatnot, and so it's looking a little better. So we're gonna head to town, and we'll catch up with you real quick. All right, we just got back from town.
Kind of made a little extra stop.
Yeah, we got a little carried away at the local Harbor Freight. We picked up the Apex Badland winch. Is the 12,000 pounder with the synthetic winch line. Oh yeah, and we also picked up some shackles. So, it's kind of like an impulse deal. We knew we needed it, and we put the bumper on. And we're like, let's get the winch. So, we got the winch, and I think we're gonna get this bolted on here in a minute.
We'll get her mounted on.
And so we're gonna get this pulled from here, put it over there, and we'll get this thing hopefully put on tonight and get it completed. Alright you guys, so we got our winch put on, got it all wired in, mounted in and whatnot. So we ran our wires through the grill, and then we brought them up and around and then back on this side of the battery tray, then put them in. Everything's zip tied, nice, neat, out of the way. It's all secured. We did check it, it does work. So tomorrow I need to go get new bolts for the fur lead. So the bolts they had supplied, after you put them through there into this 1/2-inch steel plate, someone thought it was a great idea to put the fur lead on. It's can't get a nut on it. So tomorrow we're going to get new bolts, and yeah. So what are you working on?
Trying to make a step, an old man step, I guess you want to call it. Just make it easier for me to get in and out of this.
So what's your plans here?
All right. What I've got in mind, so I think it'll work, we're going to put, kind of like Trailmaker's got, you know, bolt this onto here, and to make me a step that'll come out here, put a piece of pipe across it. That way we can fold it up in here once we go, so we don't hang up on anything. Like when we're crawling stuff, we don't catch any rocks, logs, or anything. I just flip it back down to get in and out.
Yeah, I'm 23 years old and I struggle to get in and out of this thing.
Look how tall it is on me.
How tall are you?
I am 5'10".
So he's 5'10", and it's like over his waist.
You know, it's to my waist high. You know, it's not easy to get these short legs at this age.
And like, it's one thing with it being this high, but it's another thing when you have like bucket seats, like racing seats in here, and it like brings it up another 4 inches.
And plus we're talking about putting 40s on here, so that's gonna be even higher for this old man.
Yeah, after we do the 110s, we're talking about doing either 37s or 40s. I don't exactly know what we're gonna go with yet. I've seen some guys do it and they still keep their Jeep at a decent height, and so we may have to get with some people and maybe figure that out, or just figure it out ourselves. And so we're about to wrap it up on the Jeep tonight. I'll get some friends coming over tomorrow. We're gonna get a lot of stuff wrapped up. We're about to move the Polaris into the shop and get a carburetor put on it, and I'll probably wrap us up for tonight. And so I guess we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning everybody, it's a new day. We're back in the shop working on the Quad J this morning. This morning I say it's probably about 1 o'clock now. I was working on the four-wheeler all morning and that didn't turn out too well. So I've got a friend over here. So we are getting the frame fixed and repaired today. I could do it, but the guy that works with me, Henry, he's more of a fabricator than I am, so I've got him working on that today. So we're just kind of at a standstill. I'll put some time lapse up of, and yeah, we're just gonna try to play today by ear. We did get our winch mounted last night, and so that turned out real nice. And so I'll get some time lapse footage of getting our frame fixed, and we'll catch up with you man soon. Alright, you guys, so we after some time later, we did end up getting our frame pieces put on. I got the old bushings pushed out, and we're going to be setting those in here in a little bit. We're going to weld the bumper on. Well, he's working on the bumper right now. We're getting a receiver hitch put in it. So let's get it and get welded on. We're going to cap this here. You got to gusset that, and then yeah, we're just kind of get a few things wrapped up here. We're not getting a whole lot accomplished today, but it ain't no big deal. This is a big accomplishment here just in itself. All right, you guys, it's been a little while since we caught you up to speed, but we're back now. So we got the bumper put on, and well, of course, wheels and tires put back on. He did a phenomenal job, man. Like, it looks amazing. And so we can finally get our rust holes patched up or replaced, or however you want to say it. And so yeah, got everything gusseted here, the receiver gusseted there and there. So I don't see this thing going anywhere, do you?
No, this looks really good. I think it's going to do us a great job. We're going to have a lot of fun with it.
And so we got everything painted up. It's still wet and stuff like that. And so yeah, we got frame done today. I'm thankful for that. And well, that's gonna wrap up this video.
We got the bumper done, the winch done, front bumper and rear bumper. I shouldn't just say bumper. But it's been a real good weekend. We've got some stuff accomplished.
Nice.
Thank y'all. Subscribe if you haven't already. And
like before you leave.
like and tell your friends.
And so we'll see you guys on the next one.